Hey y'all, I'm Rocio Mora and I'm a lifelong New Orleanian. This is the greatest city in the world, a true melting pot that welcomes all types of people no matter where they're from or what their background is. I'm so excited to share my New Orleans with you and visit some of my favorite spots in the city. You feel like you've been here before, even if it's your first time in New Orleans. That's the sensation you get arriving in the French Quarter if you're Hispanic. The architecture, the street musicians, open air markets and cafes. It reminds me of so many cities around Latin America. Being a New Orleanian and being Latina go together like beignets and cafecitos. So Café du Monde is the absolute perfect place to start. This is an essential stop for anyone visiting New Orleans. Just look at all that powdered sugar. You will get messy and it will be worth it. Of course, there's a lot of French culture here. This is the French Quarter after all. But this was actually a Spanish city for the second half of the 18th century, when a lot of our distinctive architecture was built. You can soak up that Spanish colonial history to this day just by walking through the neighborhood, which is perfect because wandering through these streets and in and out of shops is one of my favorite ways to spend an afternoon, and you can do that right here on Royal Street. There are so many hidden gems in this town, and stepping foot into Napoleon House is kind of magical. It's almost like stepping back into time. And that's before they bring out your Pim's Cup, which, for the record, is my favorite drink. If you're looking for a relaxing way to soak up the charm in the city, then this is the place to go. New Orleans is often called the northernmost city in the Caribbean, and it's not just because of the buildings. So much of our culture overlaps here as well. This city is famous for amazing food and drink, and the Latin restaurants are no exception. Places all over town serve everything from Mexican mole to Peruvian pisco to Colombian arepas. I'm especially fond of Manolito here, which does classic Cuban dishes and cocktails. Keep those mojitos coming, please. So when you're in New Orleans, of course, the first thing you think of is Bourbon Street, but if you're looking for live music, Frenchman Street is where to go. There's something exciting happening here every day of the week, and if you're out late, this Latin night is not to be missed. Dancing shoes are a must. I've had so much fun sharing my favorite places with you. I love this city so much, and I can guarantee that you'll love it too. I hope to see you when you're in New Orleans.